Alright, coming to you live from Altamont Springs, Florida. This is Young Casper, the Young Casper Show. Excuse me. I am definitely excited for the show. It has been a while since I have been on RFN Radio. It's definitely been still going strong. I see Mike and Frank's show has definitely been booming, and I'm definitely excited to be able to do a live show tonight. Work's been really hectic, really stressful, so I've been trying to stay focused more on that, and of course other things in life. We all know. I've titled this episode The Future, but it's really what's in store for the future, for us. But before I get into this episode too deep, I just want to take this time to thank everyone that participates in listening into my self-talk, basically, and my Bible studies and different things. It's honestly an honor to be able to have the ability to do this. And I'm not saying it as having the equipment. I'm very thankful to be alive each and every day, more than probably the average person. And it's, even though I still struggle emotionally, mentally, as you probably as well, I still take the time to take a deep breath and exhale and be thankful for life. Amen to that. No one is perfect, but we can still look at life in a different way than we tend to. It's so easy to excuse me. It's so easy to look at something and see the negative out of it right away. I've even noticed that as a human being, we tend to go off our own opinion strongly more than seeing it from the other point of view, meaning the other person or situation. And we're all a victim of it, and it all affects us in different ways. But how do we handle this? How do we handle this for the future? Like I've stated in a lot of episodes, and this is something that is not only a lesson for you, it's a lesson for me and a blessing. But, there has been things heavy on my heart. Just life in general. Not getting paid enough, not being appreciated enough, not having any of the attention. And I could sit here and grope and cry about it, but you know what? At the end of the day, no one really cares. And this is serious talk. I know that, people will tend to care, but they don't. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, a lot of us need to take care of ourselves, because how can we help someone else if we can't even help ourselves? I've noticed that, and like I said, no one's perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect, but I do appreciate the world and what God has given me, and the abilities He has given me. And of course we credit Jesus, but sometimes we don't credit ourselves enough. Meaning, we always take the other person's hit. The way they talk to us, the way they, you possibly have gone through enough abuse to, some people wouldn't make it through it. So you need to understand that you are stronger than, people see you as, because there is a difference between reputation and your actual self and what you are in your heart and what you're made of. And the only how you'll have a future is if you can let go of the past. And that is something that I have struggled with deeply and I pay for it every day, and it is something that, you know, I tend to kind of push aside and stay busy, but, you know, it's all on how you bounce back from things in life that just knock you down. And it's how fast you get up. It's not necessarily that you got hit, because we all get hit in life. Something's going to shape you, form you, and that's their attempt. I'm trying to be point straightforward. And being this is my opening statement, and I took last week off from doing live radio. It was a long, hectic week leading up to Thursday, and it's just, you know, the work I do, it does get to you sometimes. But you know what? That's any job. So I'm just very thankful to be back on track, and we will definitely be on next Thursday as well. Check us out on RFN Radio, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're all around. You can hashtag RFN Radio. You can hashtag RFN Media. You can also hashtag The Young Casper Show, as well as, I think there's even Armchair Manager. So you can find us any different hashtags that I've just listed for you. So just know that we are definitely on the rise. I want to take another just moment to just appreciate the network and appreciate being a part of it. And I have almost surpassed 10,000 plays. But I'm not there yet. I haven't surpassed it. Honestly, I got about 950 to go, but I see at least 25 to 50 plays in that era a day. So that is definitely good, and I'm very thankful for anyone that takes the time to listen to my live episodes. And the reason why I say that is because I really want to I actually have a really great concept to the next level of this. I am going to be on YouTube eventually, weekly, but that's not, I mean, I've wrote down a couple things about it, but it is definitely something that I've got some advice from someone, and I want to make it a reality, because I believe that I'm not trying to be a DJ, but I'm going to make, it's in the works, where I am just the type of person that will have co-host come on, and it could be a rapper, it could be an actor, it could be anyone, but live stream, be able to show talent that I have gone through, and, you know, went through a select list of people that I believe could be a star, you know, and also collaborate with them and see what happens. You know, I know that there's a lot of talent out there. I know that, including myself, and we all just need to practice our craft more. And I just want to encourage anyone that not only does music, but draws, does art, different crafts, and different things that make you creative, makes you who you are. We all are unique in different ways, and we need to appreciate one another's uniqueness in many ways. And I'm thankful to have this idea, and it given credit to Mike's wife, Jenny. She has brought the concept up of being being a host for a live stream with, not necessarily that detail, but she gave me the concept of it, and I rolled with it, and it's a good idea. You know, it's a really good idea. It's kind of like the shows that you see on YouTube where they're, you know, it's like a radio show just live, and you see the guest that comes in, and who, you know, and all the mics and everything. I want to get to that point, and that might take a year or so, but I'm definitely in it to win it, so to speak, when it comes to this radio show business. And you got to start somewhere. And I am a very optimistic person, even though I am a very emotional person. I am a very, kind of overthinker. But I think that can be used as an advantage in the radio show business, as I believe it will. And I am definitely getting my mindset, because I'll go through the day working, and I work recycling, and it's hard. It's kind of hard labor, because not only do you have to lift all these different kind of objects, you have to deal with some interesting kind of people, and the people that work there are awesome. That's the best part of the job. But you have to deal with sometimes some people that aren't so nice, and you have to be nice. And, we all tend to get under each other's skins, when we think about it deeply. And I know that I'm venting a little extra longer, but I wanted to just kind of... Also, I have a poem, because I'm starting to get back into that too as well, writing something each and every night. And I want to share it with you before we get deep into a couple verses out the Bible after I take a break. And I'll probably do a little freestyle for you all as well. I hope you are enjoying this. This is Young Casper representing RFM Brady of the Young Casper Show. All right, poem of the week. It's a very powerful poem, I believe. And let's see what you think. It's Rigged is what it's titled. Watching the Watching the news, is there really anything on new? I don't know for sure, but I do know the government doesn't love you. Oh, you thought they did? Oh, you thought they cared? They know where you live, how many kids, how many cars, even the code to your alarm. You think you're safe. Just wait. There's more on others' dinner plates. The ones that hate. Fake love is not fate. And let me say that again. Fake love is not fate. Fate. They want to see us all lose our pace. You see how they try and teach us to compete towards one another. Instead, rise, our sisters and brothers. Instead of rising, our sisters and brothers. Poem of the week. And I'm definitely, a little rusty on my poetry, but, that is the first long, well, at least one page poem. And it's been a while. That's the first one I've done in probably, oh my goodness, at least 3 months. I normally used to do it, every other day or every day. And it is definitely something that is good for me. It's like therapy, really. Writing a song, I don't know if you're an artist, and maybe someone listening to this is an artist, and you just heard what I said about creating that station where we can be live streamed. And if you want to be on my show, you can email me at markfla89@gmail.com. Or you can contact me through Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. I'm not that much involved on Twitter as much as the other ones, but I still get on there occasionally. But powerful poem. I want to go ahead and take this short little break. I am going to play for you an instrumental that I've made a couple songs off. If you've listened to a couple of my episodes previously to this, I've had a couple songs out, or at least, 1 or 2 that are these beats, maybe even 4 songs. I need to get some new beats, so if there's anyone out there listening that knows anyone that can send MP3 beats, to my email, and I can upload them onto speaker, I want to be able to freestyle or write a song to your beat, and I will definitely entitle you into the song, of course. I would not leave you out. And yeah, we're definitely moving in that direction. There's a lot of things that are in the works with the Young Casper Show, and I just want to keep improving. I don't want to stop. I don't want to just forget about,